Hello, hello, everyone. Oh my god, first of all, before I start this show, thank you all so much for the level 3 hype train. Holy shit. Guys, that's so nice. Thank you. London, thank you for resubscribing. Tumna, thank you for being first. Deus, hello. Hello, everyone. Brady, thank you for your check-in. Oh my god. Tamarier, thank you for checking in. Jax, thank you. Corvus, thank you for your favor. Cass, hello. Oh my god, Cass, thank you for subscribing. Random, thank you for all those gifted subs. That was so nice of you. Aw, I love you too, Cass. Oh my god. I just want to, just address everyone real quick before we start this show. Oh my god. Zuzu. Random, thank you for the biddies. Oh my god. Random, that's so nice of you. Thank you. Now Minion has one. Your Spicy Opa. Embry, Grizz, and Draconic have subs. Thank you so much, Random. That was really nice of you. Kelly, hello, hello. Oh my god. Thank you all so much. Tamarier, thank you for the biddies. You guys are so nice. Okay. I am going to unmute our wonderful contestants now. And we're going to switch over to our show. I hope you all enjoy. And just as a warning, because of the nature of the show, Tumna, thank you for the biddies. Oh my god, guys, you're so sweet. Thank you. Kurt, thank you for resubscribing. Oh my god, everyone, you're so nice right now. You don't need to do this. Thank you. Lita, hello. Thank you. Oh my god. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I just wanted to say, because of the nature of the show, it's gonna be very challenging for me to keep up with chat. So if I miss any messages at all, please do not take it personally. I will do the best I can to go through the messages in between questions. And we do have a redeem for 1,000 points if you guys want to submit your own questions tonight. So without further ado, we're gonna bring on Steamy with HalloQueenie. Hello, everyone. How are you? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Welcome our amazing contestants. Tonight we have Corvus playing the role of Sephiroth. We have Necrofancies playing the role of Lydia. We have TearsofMana, aka Jojo, playing Leon S. Kennedy. And then we have Gabs playing Bella. Hello, everyone. How are y'all feeling tonight?
I am sure that this show will never be a memory.
Apathetic.
Leon, Bella, how are you two feeling tonight? Oh my god.
I'm ready, rock and roll.
Thank you, Leon, and thank you for the gifted sub, whoever that was. And Bella, I know you have a thing for vampires. I just wanted to tell you that this is a costume. I'm not an actual vampire, so I hope that doesn't affect your decision at all.
Oh, that doesn't bother me at all.
Oh, okay, good to know. We'll go around to each of the characters, give a nice little intro, just see how everyone's doing, where you're from, why you're on the show. So we're gonna start things off with Sephiroth. Sephiroth, what brings you to tonight's show?
Well, I say that I'm looking for someone to bring with me to the new planet, where I will create a shining future after purging this one.
So you're a homeowner, that's what I'm hearing.
Oh yes, lots of land. An entire meteor's worth, even.
Oh, okay. That sounds actually really nice. I am going to keep that in mind. Because listen, I'm not a gold digger, but finance is definitely a plus. And also being a silver hair anime man is also a plus, Mr. Sephiroth. Just gonna put that there as note.
Lots of product is the secret.
Ooh, okay. I will have to get some hair tips from you after the show. Lydia, how are you doing today? What brings you onto the show?
Well, my family thinks I ought to get out more and spend more time among the living.
Mm-hmm.
This was really at their insistence, but you seem You seem nice.
I thank you. I appreciate. Yes, I am very much living and alive, even though I am two-dimensional and dressed as a vampire. But yeah, it's so nice to meet you, Lydia. You seem really nice. I'm also a big fan of your work, and I'm excited to get to know you more.
You've seen my art.
Yes, I have seen your art and your photography.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Leon, welcome in. What brings you to tonight's show? I also love the ears, by the way, Leon. What led you to just put those ears on today?
Well, the girl I'm babysitting, Ashley Graham, told me to put them on. She said I was really cute with them. Anyway, I'm on here because I need to meet more women, or so says my partner, Hunnigan. So here I am. I'm ready to meet some girls and mingle.
And this Ashley person, this is not someone that I need to worry about. I'm not in like competition with or anything. This is not like a potential love triangle thing going on here.
Oh, don't worry. That's not the love triangle you need to worry about.
Oh, okay. Can I ask what what that means? What love triangle would I have to worry about?
There's this girl. There's a piece of her I just can't let go.
Oh. Okay. You know what? It seems like you have like a lot of stuff going on, and that's perfectly fine. I'm very supportive with mental health and all that. And we can if things, progress, we can get you the help that you need. And now we'll go to Bella. Bella, how are you tonight? What brings you here? I'm actually quite surprised to see you here, Bella, because I could have sworn you were chewing some romantic interests off with a stick. I mean, you have vampires and werewolves. So what brings you here today?
I just thought I needed to see the world by itself. I mean, I was stuck between the visions of Edward and Jacob, and they all have their own opinions about me.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought I could change things for myself. I want to be my own woman.
Honestly, that is so refreshing to hear, Bella. Like, I really like the path that you were on. It sounds like the other guys that you were with were pretty toxic. And, if things don't work out tonight on this show, then I wish the best for you and continuing your journey of healing.
Thank you so much, Queen.
All right, guys, we are going to get started. So how the show works tonight is I'm going to ask our contestants a series of questions, and whoever's answer I like the most will be rewarded with a point. And at the end of the night, whoever has the most amount of points wins a date with me, Queenie. So we're going to get things started. Contestants, I will be asking you some questions. You will all have 1 minute to give me an answer, and I will go around in order, starting with Sephiroth, and then we will rotate every time, so it's not always Sephiroth going first. So, what our first question of the night is going to be a simple one, nice little warm-up. Tell me what our first date will be. So I'm going to give you all 1 minute to think about what our first date would be like, starting now. Yes. Queenie loves triangles. Oh, like Pyramid Head Jacks. Ooh. You know what? I caught myself with that one. Melanie Senpai, thank you for the lurk. Thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate everyone. I am like seeing messages, and I really appreciate all the support. Thank you, Lita, for letting me know the volume's good. And yeah, I will do my best to keep up with everyone. But if I miss your messages, please know that I love you. Thank you for the self-care. If everyone can, while they're thinking of their answer, give yourself some hydration. And you got 15 seconds. Oh my god, I had my timer on and I set it for an hour instead of a minute. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to go off to Sephiroth. Sephiroth, tell me, what would our first date be?
Well, Queenie, I would say that maybe I'm someone for a bit of a foray into unknown places, maybe these ruins in Midgar that might just, happen to be the event of catastrophic events, and I'm definitely not bringing you there to find remnants of my mother. Nothing like that. It's for purely romantic reasons, of course.
Sephiroth, would you say that you have mommy issues?
I would say that
Mm-hmm.
I have been motivated to do some unwise things because of certain motherly bonds, yes.
Okay. Okay, I am taking that into consideration. Either way, it could be a pro or a con in my book. I'm just not feeling this date on going to, you said ancient ruins? I mean, like, that's your idea of romance, is just going to some ruin site? I mean, it's all like dusty and musty, isn't it?
Perhaps so, but think. It is more than just the technology made by man. It is what came before. The Cetra people, before this planet was rendered unclean.
Right, right. Okay, fair enough. I didn't know I was gonna be dating a science guy. Okay, but moving on. Thank you so much for your answer, Sephiroth. Lydia, what would our first date be like, please?
I think the traditional dinner and movie are overrated.
Mm-hmm.
I would take you on a moonlight walk in a cemetery to just enjoy the scenery, maybe have a picnic by the mausoleum, read some Keats or Shelley, really get to know each other.
That honestly sounds really lovely. I like that idea. Like, so it'd be kind of like a picnic date in a sense. Would you agree?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just at night.
Okay. You
You
know
seem
what?
like a sensitive soul. I think you would enjoy that.
Aw, thank you. That honestly sounds really romantic. I like that idea. Thank you for your answer. Leon, what would our first date be like?
Well, how do you feel about the countryside in Spain?
You know what? I've never been, but I am willing to travel. That is a significant first date, by the way, going to a different country. Tell me, what would we do?
Well, I know this excellent village, plenty of really friendly locals, and a castle nearby, and this great big lake. I went boating on that lake once, found a giant fish. It was this big. I'm holding out my hands really, really big.
Oh, I didn't notice you're holding out your hands. I couldn't tell. They're behind the podium right now.
Yeah, I kept them kind of low, I'm sorry.
No,
But yeah,
it's fine.
how do you feel about an ancient castle?
It sounds, I don't, it almost feels like a combination of the first two dates, because it's something that's like old relic-y, but it's also like gothic to it as well. I think it could be fun. I just don't know for a first date, if I'm completely honest. I'm also worried about the mustiness of the castle, just like with the ruins. Because listen, on a first date, I'm gonna dress my best. I'm gonna look real good. And if I get like dust and dirt on my outfit, I'm gonna be a little upset, if I'm being completely honest.
No, that's fair. In that case, how do you feel about Antarctica?
That cold? It seems really cold. Is there anything to do up there?
Well, my friend Claire said they have some excellent real estate up there that we could go visit.
Interesting. Okay, I will keep that in mind, Leon. Thank you so much for your answer. And last but not least, Bella, what would our first date be like? Take this little favor.
Queenie, how do you feel about home trips?
I'm sorry, home trips, did you say?
No, road trips.
Road trips. You know what? I like road trips. Yeah, I could do a road trip. Little favor.
You know, we could visit my hometown,
Mm-hmm.
Arizona. We could go to Arizona. I don't like to stay all the time at Forks because it rains all the time here.
Right.
And I don't like that as much.
Now,
We could, hit some bookstores, that kind of stuff.
okay, just like a fun little road trip bookstores. Now, if we are visiting your hometown, is there a chance that we might bump into your exes? And if so, could that get awkward?
No, I don't think so. I mean,
You guys had a
Better
clean
Mine
breakup.
tried to track me down, but I put him in a restraining order, so I don't think that's
Oh.
going to work.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know you had to deal with a restraining order. Do you think it's a good idea to even go? Okay. I mean, ooh,
No,
okay.
it's going to be fine. Don't worry. My dad is a cop.
Oh, okay. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. All right. Thank you all so much for your answers. I'm gonna have to give this point to Lydia. I think Lydia had the best date idea for me. I appreciate all the work that everyone else went through for their dates. I feel like they're a bit too extravagant for a first date, and I think Lydia's is more simplified and something more I'm looking for. So we're gonna give a point to Lydia. I am gonna keep this track. Okay. Thank you all so much for your answers. All right. Moving on to the next question here. Okay. So it is the season of Halloween. I would love to know what everyone's favorite Halloween themed movie is. It could be like something that's horror. It could be something that takes place during the time of Halloween. Just something you like to watch during this month. I would love to know. I'm going to give you all 1 minute starting now. Carly is very effective. That's the cop's name, right? Seems like we have some protection if I do go on that date, Misty. Also, I hope you're doing well, Misty. Discount Bill Nye? Who is Discount Bill Nye? Queenie is so valid for asking. I once asked someone if they were over their ex and they said no. The date closed down real quick. Jojo. Oh my god. I'm glad everyone's enjoying the show. Everyone does seem very eligible, Misty. I agree. Hello, Tuna. You mustn't continue the Redfield bloodline. Oh my god, Corvus. All right, that minute went by so quick. All right, so we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna start off with Lydia now. Lydia, tell me, what is your favorite movie to watch during Halloween?
I really love the old black and white movies because I find too much color to be stimulating.
Okay.
But I really like the movies that are based on classic literature, Dracula, Frankenstein.
Okay. I've never actually have watched a lot of the classics, but I'm willing to keep like an open mind and really like try out and culture myself with these. So I like that answer. Thank you. All right, next up, Leon. What is your favorite movie to watch during Halloween? Leon, Mr. Kennedy?
Oh, sorry, I was taking care of the babysitting situation.
Is everything
kind of
okay?
big-
Do you have an
Oh, yeah.
emergency?
No, she's fine. She just getting carried away with something. So I think my favorite movie would be 28 Days Later.
Oh, that's a zombie movie, right? I've never actually seen that. Why is it your favorite?
Well, I've been in some similar situations with zombies before.
So you find it relatable? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's sort of like feels kind of, I can relate to the characters in that kind of situation.
Gotcha. Okay. Very interesting. I would think that most people watch movies to escape reality, but it seems like you're looking to connect with it more and find something that's very similar.
Well, the way I see it, it's kind of like a documentary, right? I'm learning. It's learning material for me.
Yeah, it's very educational. All right. Bella. Bella, what is your favorite movie?
It's going to be an odd choice for you, I guess, but I really like Halloween.
I'm sorry, did you say you don't like Halloween?
No, I like the movie Halloween.
Oh, the movie Halloween. You know what? That's honestly, that's such a good movie. The like the original or like the remake?
No, I like the original ones.
Yeah. I really like Halloween 1, and then Halloween 2 is really good too. I like that it continues right off the first one and into the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you're into like slashers.
Yeah, it is very, interesting movies to see. I like to enjoy my
Okay.
time watching them.
No, that's a good answer. Those are classics. All right. And then finally, Sephiroth, what is your favorite movie to watch during Halloween?
As a master of the blade, I've always appreciated the slashers. Friday the 13th always had my heart. The way Jason wields that blade taught me how to use Masamune even better.
So, okay. So almost like similar to Leon, where you're kind of like learning from the movies. You see it as like educational.
Oh, absolutely. Have you not seen Jason X where he goes to space?
You know
Whole
what?
new fighting techniques have been unlocked just through that.
Actually, I have not watched Jason X. So you're a fan of the movie?
Oh, absolutely. I'll have to teach you all about it later.
Okay, yeah, good to know. These are all really good picks. Honestly, though, I have to say I really liked Bella's answer the most. I do like slasher movies. I do think that Halloween is probably the superior slasher. I'm a big fan of that franchise. So we're gonna give a point to Bella. Thank you so much for your answers, everyone. All right. Moving on to the next question. We are going to a costume party, and I would love for us to have a couple's costume. So you are going to pitch to me a couple's costume idea for this party that we are going to, and I'm going to give you all 1 minute starting now. Chris, oh my god. It is a documentary. Ooh, Misty submitted a dating show question. All right, we will ask that next, Misty. If you were to make a meal for me, what would it be and why? Ooh, okay, Misty. I am writing that down. Thank you for the submission. All right, we got 30 seconds. I'm glad you're enjoying this show, Tumna. Oh my god, Corvus. You should always have protection. This is totally not to help me decide what to do for dinner. Not at all. Oh my god, Misty. I love that. That's some pro strats. All right, we got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we are going to go to Leon now. Leon, we are going to a Halloween costume party, and I want a couple's costume. What is your idea for a good couple's costume?
Well, what I was thinking is, how do you feel about a red dress?
You know what? I love a red dress. Yeah.
So, I'm thinking a kind of a secret agent theme for the both of us.
Uh-huh.
Get like a nice red sweater dress, some nice heels.
Okay. Is this like I don't understand. Is this like a specific thing that you're referencing, or?
I mean, it could be. I've seen some outfits that were nice like that before.
You're not asking me to dress up as Ada Wong, are you?
No, it's just a generic superhero secret agent that wears red.
Interesting. So we would be superhero. What would your costume?
I would dress up as a police officer for the Raccoon City Police Department.
Right. So our costume. A red. Okay, interesting. I'm not really like understanding the theme, honestly, but I appreciate the thought and effort. So moving on, Bella, what is our couple's costume?
Have you heard about the TV show Vampire Diaries?
I have heard of it, but to be honest, I have never watched it.
I think you could rock Damon Salvatore and Lena Gilbert as a couple.
Okay, what is their names? I kind of want to look at this real quick.
Elena Gilbert and Damon Sephitor.
Okay. Let's see. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, okay. This is a cute couple. I can get into this. I like this. This is very cute. Very simple.
It's simple. Yeah, I thought you would appreciate it.
I appreciate it. All right. And Sephiroth, what is our couple's costume?
Well, Queenie, as a member of the Final Fantasy cast, a great couple idea would be to go as the two icons, the Moogle and Chocobo. You could be the Moogle, and when we get home from our Halloween festivities, you could ride your Chocobo.
Oh my god! That's so cute. I want to dress up as a Moogle. Can I be the Moogle from Final Fantasy IX? That's my favorite.
Absolutely.
And you'll
Mog is a good one.
And from what I'm understanding is you will give me a piggyback ride home.
Yes, that's absolutely what I meant.
And I would kind of love to see you, Sephiroth, dress up as a Chocobo. I would love to see what that looks like. All right. Thank you for your answer. And then, Lydia, what is our couple's Halloween costume?
I think I would want to go back to the classics, and I think that Hades and Persephone would be a very unique and elevated couple's costume.
Ooh, okay. So some Greek mythology. What would like the costumes like actually be though? I'm not
Hades would be a representative of death.
Oh, so we could kind of just like have fun with these outfits and kind of like make our own interpretations.
Completely over the top, ignoring conforming to conventional standards.
Okay, I really like that answer, Lydia. Geez. Okay, I'm actually, as much as I loved your answer, Lydia, and I love that we could be creative, the idea of Sephiroth dressed up as a Chocobo and me riding them as a Moogle is too good to pass up. So I'm actually going to give that point to Sephiroth.
It's cute. You gotta give it to him.
I gotta give it to him. Right. Now I'm gonna throw a situation at our players here. So, we are in a zombie apocalypse. There are zombies everywhere and we are trying to survive. We finally find a safe house, only for me to lift up my sleeve and to reveal that I have been bitten by a zombie. You all have 1 minute to pitch to me what you would do in that situation where I reveal to you that I have been bitten. Your minute starts now. What would you do if I was bitten by a zombie? Lydia, after my own heart. Aw. Well, it seems like if Lydia doesn't win tonight, there's a fan in the crowd waiting for her. Oh, we got more than one. So long as Hades and Persephone aren't based on the lore of Olympus. Oh, I don't even want to know, Nem. It's probably so problematic. Cats, I'm glad you're enjoying this. Oh my god, Misty! Thank you for subscribing. You were so sweet. Thank you so much for Digimons. I really appreciate it, Misty. Oh, you get to enjoy the De Niro. Yes, Corvus, yes. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are going to start things off with you, Bella. Bella, we are in a zombie situation, and I have gotten bit. What would you do if I were to reveal this to you?
Well, if it comes to for you to turn as a zombie, we don't know about that, but if it does, you can bid me so we can turn together.
Aww. That actually is like really dark, but like also super romantic. Yeah, I think in this situation, I am most likely turning into a zombie. So you would want to get bitten. So like you would wait for me to turn and then bite you? Is that how it works?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's how we work.
Aw, I actually really like that. That's very romantic, Bella. Thank you for your answer. I appreciate that. All right. Sephiroth, what would you do if you learned that I have turned into a zombie?
In the same vein, if you're going to transform, then let's see you transform into something better. I'll infuse you with my Genova cells, letting you ascend, though there might be some side effects.
So I'm sorry. So I would get the cells and then I would ascend, but like while I'm a zombie. But you don't know what's gonna happen.
No, no, no. You'd become more. You'd become like me, so to speak.
So you're telling me I'm not good enough?
No. You know, I'm just saying there's always room for improvement. If you want to become a soldier first class, for example.
I really don't like this military agenda you're pushing on me, Sephiroth. And here I thought you were gonna steal the show, being a silver hair husbando. And I do have a weakness for silver hair men, but I gotta say, really don't like that answer. So do better. Moving on. Lydia, what would you do if I was bit by a zombie?
First things first, you have to write a dramatic letter to bid farewell to your loved ones before things go any further.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would say that Bella and I have some similar tastes in this area. We would have to have a serious conversation about how comfortable you would be with a +1. But I would seek out another zombie to get myself bitten so that we could turn together and embrace
Okay.
death at the same time.
Now, here's my thing. I like that answer, but how do I know you didn't just steal that from Bella just now?
I mean, I suppose you don't. She didn't say anything about a letter, though.
She
That is the most important part.
She didn't. I do like the addition of the letter. I would have liked to heard a different answer, but I do like the addition to the letter. I will keep that in mind. Leon, last but not least, Leon, what would you do if I was bitten by a zombie?
Bitten by a zombie? Just another Tuesday for me. Don't worry, I'll hook you up with all the right things to get you cured. Hasn't been my first time doing this kind of thing. First, I'd give you some green herb. That would get your health and vitals back up. You'd be stabilized and ready to keep running with me. Then, we'd go and get you that vaccine. And then we'd stop that infection dead in its tracks. Don't worry, you won't die with someone like me.
Okay, there was something so practiced and rehearsed about that, Leon. I guess it hasn't been your first time dealing with this type of situation. I mean, you are an expert in the field of zombies, and yeah, so you definitely can heal someone if they turn into a zombie.
Oh yeah, no problem. I've removed parasites from people, I've cured a little girl that was sick from other parasites, and I've neutralized a lot of zombies.
Okay, and you wouldn't neutralize me? Because I feel like that means you would kill them.
No, don't worry. I would get you fixed before you turned.
Okay. I'm going to say... I am so sorry, Lydia. I know you added the note portion to your answer, but I'm gonna have to give this to Bella. I really liked her answer. I think it was very romantic in a dark and spooky way. All right, moving on. We're gonna go to our submitted question. Let's see, from Misty. Misty asks us if you were going to make a, let's see, if you were going to make a meal for me, what would you make? I don't know if any of you are cooks, but I am curious to see how this will end up. Y'all have 1 minute to answer, and we're going to start this one back to the top of the round with Sephiroth. Timer is starting now. I hope everyone's enjoying the show. Freaking. Ooh, Tumna's got to answer. Okay, hold on. We got favorite hug. Favorite hug from random. And then Tumna wants to know, you wish you could experience. Ooh, Tumna, that is a deep question. Okay. Let's see. In past, want to. Okay. And we are down to the last 10 seconds. Leon is the one for us. Why is Leon's response a commercial? Is he sponsored? He might be sponsored. Which reminds me, we were going to be sponsored for today's show, and I completely forgot to get the sponsorship ready. All right, time is up. Sephiroth, you are going to cook me a meal. What would you cook for me?
Well, it is a known fact that my favorite food is pasta and noodles of any kind.
Mm-hmm.
So I would make you the kind that I myself created, the Don Bay. I'm not sure if you've seen the commercials, but it's good enough to make you even grow fox ears.
Okay, yeah, you know what? Completely forgot about that. Yes, it's. I'm sorry. Is that like a microwave like noodle meal?
Well, it may seem like that at first glance, but even so, it is good enough that even the greatest shrines of Japan give it recognition.
And
Think not of its origins, think of what it truly has the potential to be, and the fluffy tail that it will entreat you with.
I was about to ask, are you gonna be in fox form when you serve this to me?
Absolutely.
That is big points for me right there. And honestly, I love ramen, microwaved ramen, as much as the next person. I don't see any problems with that. Thank you for your answer, Sephiroth. Lydia, what would you prepare for me if I asked you to cook me a meal?
I unfortunately don't cook, but I would treat you and plate the best Chinese takeout in New York City. Or if you're not fond of Chinese, we have everything.
No, that is amazing. Oh my god, I can't remember the last time I had Chinese takeout from New York. I don't think I've actually had. I've had Chinese takeout in Staten Island, but I've never had it within New York City. And if you have access to that, and oh god, yes, I love me some Chinese. Leon, what would you prepare for me?
Well, here's the deal. I'll get some eggs, some fish. I'm gonna cut up that fish. I'm excellent with a knife. I'm gonna prepare that all with some nice herbs, some green, some red, and some yellow herbs. It's guaranteed to make your max health even higher. And then I'll serve that to you. I'm not much of a cook, but that's all I got out here in rural Spain.
Right. I gotta say, like, I do appreciate it. I'm not the biggest, like, fish eater. What kind of fish is it?
Well, we don't have very many types of fish out here. I think it's black bass.
Right. That seems like it'd be, like, really fishy tasting. I don't know if I would be super up for that, but I do appreciate you putting the effort in.
Okay, we can just stick to the eggs if you want.
You know what? I do like eggs. I really like eggs a lot.
Make you a nice omelet.
Ooh, I just had an omelet this morning. Oh, good. Okay, thank you for the omelet, Leon. And finally, Bella, what would you cook for me?
Well, I'm not much of a cooker myself, but I'm pretty sure I can do some nice hamburger for you.
Ooh, I love
How
hamburger.
do you feel about ketchup too on it?
Ketchup? I like ketchup.
Maybe a salad to balance your health, to not keep, the heart going.
What do you
Pop.
what are you trying to tell me, Bella? Huh?
I'm just saying because I look for my dad for his health. Too much hamburger can be
It's not good
traumatic
for
to
you.
the heart.
No, you're right. You're just
Yeah.
trying to look out for me.
Yeah.
Well, I do appreciate that, looking out for my health. That's very sweet of you. And I do love burgers. Would fries too? Does it come with fries?
Yeah, fries. It comes with fries.
Okay. I like me some fries. Let's see. noodles with box aesthetic, the Chinese food. I gotta say the Chinese food really got me. Like, just food from New York in general is amazing. So I'm gonna give that point to Lydia. Thank you all so much for your answers. We are gonna move on to our next submitted question from Random Enough for You. Random wants to know what your favorite type of hug is. So what is, yeah, just the best of your ability, tell me what your favorite type of hug is. You have 1 minute to think of a response. Thank you, Jax. I really appreciate it. And thank you for the question, Jax. I'll ask that one next. Gotta get deep in them brains. Oh, I got Tumna's question next and then Jax. Yeah, it's a very deep question, Tumna. Very, very deep. I'm glad everyone's having a good time. And Kalani, hello. Thank you so much. Thank you for the self-care. Thank you, thank you. If our contestants can have a moment too to stretch and drink some water as well, that would be great while you're thinking of a response. Yes, yes, yes. And I did see we had a new person. Welcome in, Spoopy Me. I've been watching while having dinner, and I'm enjoying this a lot. Thank you so much for watching, Spoopy Me. I hope you're having a wonderful dinner, and I really appreciate you stopping by. Does Damon need sparkles? Yes, Bella's really into Vampire Diaries. Oh, Kess did that. Thank you for the self-care. Chinese food. Oh, yeah, that was for you. Yo, Misty, get yourself some Chinese. Get it, girl. All right. Time is up. We're going to go to Lydia for this one. Lydia, what is your favorite type of hug?
I was going to say long distance, but I think honestly, it's probably the side hug. It's casual, and if it's with somebody you're not comfortable with, then it's not too personal. But if it's with someone you are comfortable with, then it just shows how relaxed you are around one another.
That is, yeah, you know what? The side hug might be like the perfect hug. It is good for like any situation that I think about.
Very versatile.
I like that answer a lot. Leon, what is your favorite type of hug?
I just like them big bear hugs, you know? Getting in there nice and deep.
Like you would
Gotta
like
give them a squeeze.
Oh, you would like pick me up?
Oh, of course. I'm
Cool.
real strong.
Cool.
Built tough.
Okay. I just don't squeeze me too hard. That's all I ask.
Come rain or shine, I'll give you that hug.
Aw. Bella, what about you? What's your favorite type of hug?
Honestly, I'm not very big into hugs, but I would make exception for you.
Aw. So just like a nice, like simple, like.
A simple hug.
Yeah.
Cannot go wrong with that.
Well, I do appreciate you opening up and giving me a hug, even though it's not like your thing. Thank you. And Sephiroth, what is your favorite type of hug?
Well, in soldier training, I learned many kinds of grappling. But you've never truly been hugged until you've received the wing hug. With the wing wrapped around you as I carry you away.
Oh my god, like we would fly?
Indeed, I would take you with me to the live stream.
Ooh, okay. The live stream. I've never been on that streaming platform, but I'm sure it's wonderful. And that it kind of sounds like what Leon was gonna do, but with the addition of flying. I'm gonna have to give it to Sephiroth for that one. I'm so sorry, Leon. You were so close, but with the added benefit of flying, like I really can get behind that hug. Yeah, live stream TV. I've never heard of that, Jojo. I'm sure it's a good platform if Sephiroth likes it. All
I
right.
could say it's the stream that's been going on since the beginning of humanity.
Like before the internet? That's crazy. That's
I
wild.
could say nature's own streaming platform.
Oh, interesting. I'll have to look more into it. Okay, our next question is from Tumna. Tumna wants to know, what is a moment in your past that you would like to experience again? We're going to start this one off with Leon. I'm going to give you all 1 minute to think of an answer. What is a moment from your past that you would want to experience again? Minute countdown starting now. Volva, hello. Welcome in. I hope you enjoy the show. It's the stream of forever. I've never seen this streaming platform. Volva, welcome in. I hope you enjoy. I hope you like JoJo and Gabs' characters. All right, we have 30 seconds on the clock. Again, what is a moment from your past that you would want to experience again? Hamna, thank you for the deep question. Jesus. That's a lot to put on someone. So, I hope our contestants can answer it. But it's a really good thought out one. We got 5 seconds, folks. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we are starting with Leon for this one. Leon, what is a moment from your past that you would like to experience again?
Any day before September 30th, 1998. That was the day the cop in me died.
Can you explain?
The Raccoon City outbreak. I barely got out. But not so many others. They couldn't get out in time.
Oh, I am so sorry, Leon. It sounds like you went through something traumatic and you're just wanting to live any day before that trauma.
Yeah, that sounds about right to me.
Wow. I thank you for sharing that. That was a lot. And you didn't need to do that if that was uncomfortable to do, but I do appreciate it and I am so sorry for your loss. And we'll get through this together, okay?
Thanks. Can always count on you.
And Bella, what is a moment from your past that you would want to experience again?
To be honest, Queenie, I don't think I want to relive anything from my past. Because past it should be on the past, so we should always look towards the future on the present instead. You know, I don't want to be trapped in the memories of my past, if that makes sense for you.
No, I totally understand where you're coming from, and I like that your answer was outside the box. So you are looking to make new memories as opposed to reliving old ones.
Yes.
And
for sure.
maybe those new memories could be with someone like me.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, Sephiroth, what is a moment from your past that you would like to...
The day I'd revisit was this odd time where I went into this other world. It was called Greece. I was about to conquer it and make it mine until this weird kid with a giant key came and hit me many, many times. But together, you as an emperor, and I, a Vemperor, and one winged angel could take on the world together.
So you're telling me that if you could relive one moment from your past, it would be to relive this moment where you were fighting a child?
What can I say? A whole new world to conquer. A whole new world to spread Geneva's will.
And
Even children must fall in that dream.
right. Okay. Thank you for your answer, Sephiroth. That was certainly an answer. And yeah, I hope that child is okay. And last but not least, Lydia, what is a moment from your past that you would like to live?
I think I would like to relive the day that I met my housemates, the Maitlands, for a few reasons. First of all, I had always wanted to believe that ghosts were real, so gaining proof of that was pretty memorable. But not only were the Maitlands eager to meet somebody who could see them for the first time, I felt like it was the first time in a while that anyone could see me.
Aw.
And I hope it's not too forward. I think maybe you might see me.
Aw. Thank you, Lydia. I really like that answer. Oh my god, between Lydia and Bella, those answers, I really liked yours, Lydia. I'm gonna give it to Bella though, because I really appreciated that she kind of thought outside the box with that one. So point to Bella for creativity. All right, our next question comes from Jax. Jax wants to know, if you all had a pet name for me, what would the pet name be and why? You all have 1 minute, and we're going to start off with Bella with this one. Stitchy, hello. Spicy, hello. Random, thank you so much for the lurk. How are you guys doing today? Said child had auto parry on and will always be okay. I mean, Corvus, we probably shouldn't be asking you about about children and their survival. Oh my god. That was certainly an answer. Yeah, for sure. Good thing the contestants can't hear me when they're like thinking of their answers, and good thing they can't see the chat either. Because oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, we have 5 seconds on the clock. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, contestants. We're going to go to Bella for this one. Bella, if you had a pet name for me, what would that pet name be and why?
Well, I cannot exactly explain why it would be like that, but I
Mhm.
think Spider Monk is really cute.
Spider Monkey? You don't have a reason.
Yes. No, it's just cute.
Okay, just a cute little name for me. Spider Monkey.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. I do like the name. It's very cute. All right. Sephiroth, what would your pet name for me be?
Well, with those years of yours, you certainly make me think of a puppy. So I'll have to go with puppy.
I bet I'm a cat.
Wait, those are cats.
Yeah. Sephiroth, have you never watched any of my streams? You're
Hi.
on, you've never watched any of my stream? Wait, Lydia, Leon, and Bella, have you guys watched my streams?
Of course.
I
Of
quit.
course
I,
it is.
Yeah, so Sephiroth, it seems like you're the only contestant here who hasn't watched any of my streams, and if you did, you would know that I'm a cat, not a dog.
Admittedly, I've been dropped in here through a trans-dimensional portal.
So
Midgar is a bit of a long way away.
So you don't want to be on the show? Is that what you're telling me?
Oh no. I'm always open to find new opportunities.
Right. Just okay. Interesting. Just not wanting to watch people's streams, especially the ones that you come on. Okay. Good to know. Thank you so much for your answer, Sephiroth. Moving
wow,
on.
way to let that cat out of the bag. Am I right?
Moving on to Lydia, what would your pet name for me be?
I think I'm torn between Dark Emperor and Grim Reaper.
I love those. I love those. You can pick one. Those are good. Those are really
Dark
good.
Emperor.
Why-
I think that really suits you.
Why does it suit me? I would love to know.
Why does it suit you? You have proclaimed yourself previously, as I know because I've watched your streams,
Of course.
to be a Themperer.
Mm-hmm.
And I would just like to play into the identity that you have chosen for yourself, but also make it gothic.
All right, thank you so much, Lydia. And then last but not least, Leon, what would your pet name for me be?
I'd call you Queenie D.
Why would you call me Queenie D?
Well, I have this friend. His name is Chris,
Uh-huh.
and he knew this big, awesome woman, and she was a vampire. Her name was Lady D.
Oh my god,
so I thought
yes.
you could be Queenie D.
God. And be the giant vampire mommy that I desire to be.
Exactly. I could get you a large brim hat if you want.
Oh my god. I would love that. I kind of like that Leon's answer turned into also a shopping trip. So I'm actually going to give that point to Leon for this round. That was really good. Thank you all so much for your answers. We have an ad break that's going to come up in a minute. So we're going to just pop on a BRB right now. And we will be back in a few minutes. So everyone, hold on tight. Go grab some snacks. Go use the restroom. And we will be right back to the next portion of the show. All right, and we are back to our dating show, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I hope everyone had an opportunity to go grab some snacks, go grab some drinks, and refresh themselves as we move on to the next portion of our game. Players, this is going to be a visual part of the game. So I'm going to have to ask you guys to make sure you are seeing the stream in some way as we pop open to our next session. This is going to be called Queenie's Favorite Things. So up on this handy dandy game board, we have a bunch of things that I like, but only one of these is my favorite. So I'm going to give you all like a minute to really think about which one of these items you think are my favorite. And we're going to, let's see, let's do a dice roll. Okay. We're going to have Bella go first for this one. So Bella, there are going to be 5 items here. You're going to pick one of these items that you think are my favorite, and then we will go down the list to Sephiroth, and so on and so on. And you all need to determine which one of these is my favorite candy. Alrighty. So we'll give you all another 30 seconds. And is that clear, players? Do you all understand?
Understood.
I think so.
We have candy corn, we have Sour Patch Watermelon, we have Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, we have Nerd Gummy Clusters, and we have Peanut M&Ms. All right. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting off with Bella. Bella, which of these items do you think is my favorite?
I think you like Reese's Buttercups.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cup for Bella. Okay. Sephiroth. All right. Reese's Peanut Butter is out. Which one do you think out of the 4 remaining are my favorite?
Like a good meteor. I think you like a good cluster. A Nerd's Gummy Cluster, specifically.
Sephiroth says Nerd Gummy Cluster. All right. Lydia, you have 3 options. Which one of these 3 do you think is my favorite?
I'm going to say peanut M&Ms because it's the perfect balance of sweet and salty.
And finally, Leon, you are last to go. That is just the way the luck of this game works. But for all you know, the other players could have picked all the wrong answers. So out of these 2 left, Leon, Sour Patch Watermelon or Candy Corn?
Well, I'm gonna have to go with Sour Patch Watermelon because candy corn is the worst imaginable candy I could possibly imagine.
I'm not going to lie. I put the candy corn up there as kind of like a bait to be like, that candy is so horrible. Queenie wouldn't eat that. But maybe Queenie is the type to like candy corn. I don't care for candy corn. So, Leon, you were very close. Very, very close. Sour Patch Watermelon used to be my favorite. But unfortunately, the answer out of all of these is going to be... not Sour Patch. Gummy clusters. I love Nerd Gummy Clusters. These are delicious. You get gummy and crunch with it. It's so good. So the answer at that point is going to go to Sephiroth. All right. Moving on, we have our next favorite things. This one is going to be horror movie themed. Now, these are all either sequels or spin-offs to famous movie franchises. we have Friday the 13th, we have Seed of Chucky, Halloween Ends, Annabelle, and Scream 4. Sephiroth, since you got the answer last time, I think it's only fair to balance it out to make you go last. So we're going to start off with Lydia. Lydia, out of all those movie choices, which one of these do you think is my favorite?
You did mention being a fan of the Halloween franchise, so I'm going to say Halloween Ends.
Okay, Lydia says Halloween Ends. Leon, what do you think, out of all those movie choices, is my favorite movie?
It's hard to say. I think I'm gonna go with Scream.
Okay.
I'm used to women screaming around me.
Is that a good thing, Leon?
No.
Okay.
On!
I'm sorry, Sephiroth. Are you okay? Do women scream in front of you too?
Well, I do have a fan club back home.
Oh, so those are good screams. All right.
Nah.
So Scream is out. Bella, you are next. Out of these three, which one do you think could be my favorite? We have Friday the 13th, Part 3D. We have Seed of Chucky, and we have Annabelle.
Well, since my answer was taken, I would go with Friday 13.
Friday the 13th. Okay. That one is out. And now, last but not least, Sephiroth. Out of the remaining choices, we have Seed of Chucky and Annabelle, both doll-related movies. Which one of these do you think I prefer?
You know, with my favorite taken, I'll go with a shot in the dark and take Annabelle.
Annabelle. Okay. So,
You never know.
let's see here. Bella, you picked Friday the 13th. I am so sorry. It's not Friday the 13th, Part 3D. I'm not super crazy about the Friday the 13th movies, and I think that one in particular is like my least favorite because it just seems like it's the same thing as the first two, and it really relies on the 3D effect for the movie. So it's not that one. And then, let's see. Lydia, your answer was Halloween, which I am a fan of the series, but Lydia, you picked the worst Halloween movie. That movie came out 2 years ago, and it is like a hot piece of garbage.
Oh, the only Halloween movies we have in the 80s are great.
Yeah. The newest one was absolutely horrible. In fact, I'm going to shock everyone right now. Nobody gets a point. Out of all of the ones that I enjoy, it's actually Seed of Chucky. And that is a hot take. It was definitely supposed to throw you all off. I do like Scream 4. But it's probably my least favorite of the Scream franchise. But Seed of Chucky, there's something so ridiculous about that movie. There's something oddly wholesome in it. And I really like the character that's gender fluid. So no one is going to get a point for that round. But thank you so much for trying to guess. All right. And our next visual one, we have this one is called Name That Baby. So for this segment, Queenie might want to settle down in the future and might have a kid. And I'm looking for a partner that can give this baby the best name possible. So I am gonna go around and ask you all what the name of this baby would be. Now, some of these pictures that you see, they might be characters or persons with names already, but your job is to come up with a completely original name for this character that's not usually associated with them. So we're going to switch to our game board. And this time we'll start off with Sephiroth. And I'm going to give you all 1 minute. But our first baby is going to be this little hot dog guy. So I have adopted this child. We are married. And we have to come up with a name for this child. I'm going to give you all 1 minute to think of an answer. Yes, 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 yes. You guys are so cute, giving each other hugs in chat. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope you're enjoying the show. This is a new thing I started to implement, is doing like a visual part of the show. I hope you guys enjoy it. Wait, Foxy Sama, you have nerd clusters? Please share. Those are my favorite. Sour Patch Watermelon was my favorite for a long time. And then those nerd clusters came out and they're like, perfect, 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 perfect. Delicious. Yum, 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 yum. What's everyone else's favorite candy? Hot Dog Child London. I knew you would get a kick out of this image. That's just dinner. Thank you, Jax. All right, contestants, we have 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sephiroth, this is what our child looks like. What would you name this child?
Well, any child of ours would learn how to fight under my tutelage. Therefore, this hot dog gladiator shall be the Gliziator.
The Gliziator! Oh my god! I love it! The Gliziator! Alright. Lydia, this is our child. What would we name our child here?
I think Ambrose, very dignified, very old world.
Ambrose? Why did you decide Ambrose for this?
I feel that this child in particular may have some challenges going forth in the world and might benefit from having a very classical, dignified name to fall back on.
Okay, fair enough. I understand your reasoning. Leon, this is our child. What would you name this child?
I'm gonna name our kid Frank.
That might be the perfect answer. I'm not gonna lie. You would name them Frank. Oh my god.
Frank F.
Frank F. Frank F. Kennedy.
Frank F. Kennedy. Frankfurter Kennedy.
Frankfurter. And then last but not least, Bella, what would you name this if this was our child?
I was thinking something in a combination between our names, so Bellini.
Bolini? I love that. That's actually really cute. Bolini? You know, Bellini is super cute. Glizzinator really tickled me. But I have to say, I feel like Frank is probably the right answer for this kid, so I'm going to give the point to Leon. All right. Moving on, we have other children to name. That's right, contestants. I am super preggers. More babies are coming out. So our next baby, boom. This is our child. We need to give it a name. I'm going to give you all 1 minute to think of a good name for this child, starting now. What do you guys think would be good names for that? Name the child Kosher of London. That would have been good too. Pez, you would have named them. Oh, are you saying Pez is your favorite candy? Peanut butter cups are mine. Ooh, peanut butter cups are actually really good. I picked a combo of candies that I really enjoyed, except for the candy corn. I thought one person, Jax, would have been like, maybe Queenie does like candy corn. That's a left field answer. So maybe I'll pick that one. But no one, everyone was like, no, Queenie's got better taste than that. All right, contestants, we got 15 seconds. Hot dog, I got another point. Jojo, that's Leon. You're not playing the game. What do you mean? I know the Glizzinator was too good, Cass. 5 seconds, everyone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we start off with Sephiroth on that one. So we're going to go to Lydia. Lydia, this is our new child. What would you name this child?
Hands down, that's an Astaroth.
An Astaroth? Where does that name
100%.
Where does that name come from?
It has demonic origins.
Ooh. And does it have like a specific meaning?
It is the name of a demonic lord of hell, which this child looks as though it could certainly grow into.
I kind of do
I want
see
our
that, yeah.
child to reach high, have great aspirations.
Right. I'm just worried, are we putting too much pressure on them if we name them Astaroth?
Well, that's where a cute nickname would come in.
Like Azzy?
Azzy or Aster.
Aw. All right, Leon, this is our child. What is the name of our child here?
I'm gonna have to go with William for this one.
Why William?
Reminds me of this guy I met. His name was William Birkin.
Mhm.
Kind of looked like that.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Looked exactly like that. He had a great hunger for trains. He was a good dad.
Okay.
Much better dad than his wife.
Gotcha. All right, William it is. And then Bella, what would you name this child right here? Bella?
I was thinking, since we didn't excuse me.
No, dude, you're fine.
I guess Bellini is a great name, so Belinda second.
Belinda. See,
Yes,
you're
why
just
not?
gonna keep the theme of combining our
Yeah,
names.
Bellini, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So this is. Did you say?
That sounds good to me.
Okay. So you said this one's Belinda.
Bellini the second.
Bellini the second. Okay. Bellini the second. I have a feeling I see what Bella's tactics here and what their answers are gonna keep. Sephiroth, what is the name of this child right here?
This one will need a bit of an explanation, for those who look with clouded eyes see nothing but shadows. He is not screaming, he is singing.
Aw,
Therefore he shall be Eric, our Phantom of the Opera.
Eric, our Phantom of the Opera. Okay. Oh my god. Out of all of these ones, I think, honestly, I feel like this kid is going to be really popular in school if they're named Astaroth, so I'm going to give this point to Lydia. All right, players.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for the name. All right, players, we have some more children to name. I am exploding with babies. Our next child is actually a bit of a hive mind. This is my next child here. So you all have 1 minute to think of a good name for this swarm of children, starting now. London. Right, Leon's been pretty great. Pez is my favorite candy, and Pixie Stick. Many unhinged nights happen for Pez and Pixie Sticks. Oh my god, the chaos, Kess. The chaos. Every time, Kess, I think of Pez, I always think of that episode of Seinfeld, if you've ever watched it, where where Jerry just puts the little Pez dispenser on Elaine's lap and she starts laughing during like a really serious like play, and everyone gets really pissed off at Elaine. Seinfeld had really smart product placement, I have to say. They were really ahead of their time with that. All right, players, we got 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We are going to go to Leon. Leon, what would you name this swarm of children?
Yeah, I just have to check real quick. Do you normally read things like this out of yourself?
I mean, anything's possible when you're an anime cat girl on the internet, so you never know, and I'm just preparing. Also, this could be an adoption situation too, and I really want to give a home to children. So, yeah, what do you think a good name for them would be?
I'm gonna call them Los.
Los?
Yeah, Los Plagas.
Los Plagas.
Mhm.
Okay, where does that name come from? I'm curious.
My last job assignment, I went to Spain,
Mm-hmm.
and they kept screaming Las Plagas at me, and I don't speak Spanish, so I don't know what the fuck that meant.
So you want to name our future child a word that you don't even know what it means?
Well, it couldn't have been bad. They kept saying it at me.
Right, but still, like, you don't have any idea. Like, that word could be anything.
Yeah, that's true. Do you know what forastero means by any chance?
I do not know. I do not speak. Is it Spanish? I'm not familiar.
Yeah, I think it was forastero. I forget what else they said. I know some Spanish though. I know hasta luego.
All right. We're gonna move on to Bella. Bella, these little fur balls. What would you name this?
I think Ren's Nami would be a good name.
Sorry, say again. Ren?
Resnami.
Resnami?
Yeah.
And where did that name come from? What made you decide that one?
It was the first thing that popped in my mind.
Okay. Much like the spider monkey pet name.
You like it, so it was not wrong.
No, you know what? You're not wrong. That spider monkey was really cute. All right, Sephiroth, what is the name of this swarm of children? What would you name them?
Before I answer,
Mm-hmm.
I should tell you, Queenie, we really ought to use Protect before I impale you with my sword, if this is how many children we have. But that aside, these are clearly Moogles, and I may be evil, but I'm not culturally insensitive. I shall give them proper Moogle names, like Mog, Mogwo, and Stiltskin.
So you actually don't see them as a swarm. You see them all as individuals and would name them all individually.
Of course, each Moogle is its own opportunity to cast a Mega Flare.
Okay. I do like that you want to see them more as just a swarm, that they're each individual, and you had multiple names picked out. Keep that in consideration. And Lydia, what would you name this child swarm?
I think that a unique child,
Mm-hmm.
like Swarm, needs a unique name.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking the Teeming Horde.
The
But-
teeming horde.
As they grow, should different facets of their individuality want to express themselves differently, I think the Teeming Horde should be able to choose its own names for its various facets.
Aw. Oh my god. Okay, so that's kind of similar to what Sephiroth was saying, but you want them to have the option, which I really admire. I'm actually going to give that point to Lydia. I really like that answer. Okay. Thank you. We have some more children to name. Our next child looks like this. So, players, I'm going to give you all 1 minute to come up with an original name for this child. Yes, I birthed this child, and a hat and coat it was born with as well. You have 1 minute on the clock starting now. Yes, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Shrieking at Las Plagas. I don't know what that means. I don't know why Leon would pick that as an answer. Should we look that up? Should we define? Google define? Las Plagas. Let's see. Literally meaning the plagues. Interesting. So Leon wanted to name the child the plagues. Oh, I mean, it is a swarm of beings, so it could be but it seems so negative. I don't know. Right, we got 15 seconds.
How do you
10.
feel about the name Gloria?
Gloria?
Yeah, Gloria Las Plagas.
Gloria the Plagues. Um, maybe. Okay, we're gonna start this off with Bella. Bella, what would you name that child? What would you name this child right here?
I was thinking about that. I
Mhm.
think he kind of reminds me of my dad a little bit.
Mhm.
So I think I would name him Charlie.
Charlie. Aw, that's a cute name. All right, and your answer is Charlie. Sephiroth, what would you name this child?
Well, I don't know where you found him, but isn't that just Palmer from Shinra Corps? I'll send you his picture. It's the same man.
They
I
look
tell you.
they look very similar, but I'm gonna say no, that they're not the same person. But because this child resembles them, you want to name them Palmer, is that right?
Absolutely. He shall grow to be a good executive. Or at least, one who manages to get himself into power.
Interesting. I mean, I would like him to pick his own path. I don't want to pressure him into being something that he doesn't want to be. All right. And Lydia. Lydia, what would you name this child?
He seems like he might have a sensitive soul.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'd like to name him Adam after my housemate. He's also very sensitive.
Aw,
Really loves model trains.
that's cute. I like that. And finally, Leon, what would you name this child?
I'm gonna name him Osmond Sadler Jr.
Osmond Sadler Jr. Any particular reason? Is that like an actual person that you know that reminds them of?
Yeah, there's this guy named Sadler. He was he had a senior moment or two, but otherwise he was a cool guy.
Oh yeah, he's a real cool guy.
Oh yeah, he was a real great guy.
I'll take your word for it. All right. It's really interesting. I feel like all of you came up with the same pattern of this person really reminds me of someone that I know in my personal life, and I would like to name them after that person. Let's see, I think it's really sweet that Bella thought of her dad when she saw the child, so I'm gonna give that point to Bella. All right, we have 2 more children to name. So back to the board here. My next child looks like this. Little blue baby. You have 1 minute, contestants, to think of a name for this child. Mute self from laughter again. I feel like a lot of that must be happening. Yes, for those of you who don't remember this is actually an image from the Courage the Cowardly Dog show, where Courage just has a dream, and this being appears in front of Courage and goes, "You're not perfect." Blue dabba dee dabba die. Don't give him ideas, Cass. Don't give him ideas. Players, you have 20 seconds to think of a name for this child. 20 seconds for this wonderful blue child who will no doubt become a great member of society and accomplish a lot. We started off with Bella last time, so we're gonna go to Sephiroth for this one. Time is up. Sephiroth, what would you name that child? This cute, blue, adorable little guy.
This blue being is ascended past anything a human can create. Therefore, I shall call it what it resembles. Genova.
Geneva?
Genova. Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Genova.
Genova. Where does that name come from?
Well, I guess you could say that I was thinking of home when I thought of that name. Definitely has something or another to do with my mother. I mean, nothing.
Oh, I mean, I did think it was sweet that Bella wanted to name the last kid after their father. And I think it's sweet that you want to name the kid after your mother. It just seems like that there's some type of like weird tension there, and I hope everything's okay with you and your mom.
We're quite close. No worries there.
Okay. Wishing you the best with that. Lydia, what would you name this little blue child?
Victor.
Why Victor?
I looked at him and immediately just felt it. That's his name. I
Hmm.
didn't choose it. It just is his name.
Wow, that's very powerful. Okay.
I feel it very strongly.
I will keep that in mind. I'm going to write down right here. Feels it very strongly. And Leon, what would you name this little adorable guy?
I'm gonna have to go with Albert.
Albert. Why Albert? Where does that name come from?
Well, there's this guy that I know. His name is Albert Wesker.
Mm-hmm.
That's as far as I got. I don't do much in terms of thinking.
Oh. Okay. Fair enough. I like someone who's honest. Thank you for that, Leon. And last but not least, Bella, what would you name this child?
I was thinking about Paul.
Paul. I do like the Paul. How come Paul?
It's a simple name, so I think he's just a simple guy.
Yeah, I kind of like that. He's a simple guy. You don't want to put too much pressure on him.
Yeah.
I do like that answer. I think I'm gonna give it to Lydia though. I just something about how moved Lydia was by the name Victor really spoke to me. And I feel like if I had a partner that was so strong about a name like that, I would have to agree and name the child that. All right. And our final baby that we have to name here. You all have 1 minute, players, to think of a name for this baby right here. Minute on the clock, starting now. I don't do much in terms of thinking. Relatable. Oh my god. You guys think? What do you mean? Y'all do more thinking than me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is gonna be the last child Queenie has. And we're gonna see what our players think a good name for this kid would be. Players, you have 30 seconds. I think you think, Stitchy. Do you think you don't think? Do you think that you don't think? Oh my god. But yeah, look at this beautiful baby. I mean, life is one of the greatest gifts that you can get in this world. We have 10 seconds, by the way, players. And we just have this amazing sprouting being here. And I think that this kid's gonna go places in the world. Truly. All right. And we are gonna go back to... We start off with... I started off with Sephiroth last time, so Lydia, it is your turn. Lydia, what is the name of this child right here?
I have to say, once again, I feel reminded of someone I know.
Mhm.
His name is Beetlejuice, but don't ask me to say it more than once.
Why?
It's just not a good idea.
Okay, so you would name this child Beetlejuice.
Yes.
Okay, so this child's name is... Oh, I'm not supposed to say it 3 times. Okay.
No.
I will write it down, though.
You can say it multiple times as long as it's not 3 times unbroken.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, thank you.
And I feel like he could redeem it. He could bring it back.
He could bring it back. I like that. It's a lot of pressure to put on the kid, but I hope that they can do that. Clear the name.
As you said, I think he's going to go far.
Yeah.
So I think I believe in him.
Okay. Leon, what would the name of this child be? What do you think? Good name.
Well, hold up. I gotta ask Lydia 1 second. What was that guy's name? Beetlejuice?
Yes, don't say it again.
Beetlejuice? Because
Nope,
anyway,
I'm
we'll
leaving.
move
I'm
over.
leaving the set. Bye.
Guys, you can't say I told you this before backstage, okay? Lydia signed a clause saying that she would only come on the show if people did not say that word 3 times, okay? We're paying her a lot of money to be here. She just came out with a movie. Okay, this is a high list grade A celebrity, so I need you all to be on your best behavior.
Thank you,
Okay.
Queenie.
You're welcome. All right, mics are back on. They can now hear us. Okay, so Leon, what would you name this baby?
I would name him Bobby.
Why Bobby?
He just looks like a Bobby to me. I think he looks like a strong boy. He's
Mhm.
got a big mouth on him. He could probably scream as loud as Ashley. I think that looks like a Bobby to me.
Yeah, Bobby does look like a belter indeed. Definitely got some pipes on that kid. Bobby. And Bella, what would you name this kid?
I was thinking about Romeo.
Romeo. That is a romantic name. Why Romeo?
I really like the book, so I thought, why not?
Oh, so literally this is from Romeo and Juliet.
Yes.
So but the only thing is Romeo just has such a tragic end in that book. Do you think that would affect the child at all?
I don't think it would affect. I think it would make him overcome, problems in his life if he ever got any.
Okay, good to know. And lastly, Sephiroth, what would you name this child?
Well, I think I would call this child Natasha, because it reminds me of Shinra's Black Widow spider tanks.
I'm sorry, you said Natasha?
Natasha, yes.
Okay, and it
Because of the
reminds
spider tanks.
a spider tank. So that
Black Widow spider tanks, Shinra's greatest design.
right, like a machine,
4
a
legs,
weapon
2 arms, and many blades.
bleeds. So you are seeking for this child to grow up in violence.
I am seeking for this child to grow up a warrior,
Hmm.
a soldier,
A soldier.
a child soldier.
Right. A child soldier. Interesting, Sephiroth. That is once again, that is certainly an answer. Ooh. You know what? I really like the wholesomeness and sincerity behind the name Bobby. So Leon, you are actually going to get that point. All right. That ends the visual segment. So I have a few more questions to ask our members, and then we'll do our final event of the night. And yeah, we will determine who the winner is going to be. All right, so Lydia, you started this off last time. Next one is going to go to Leon. Leon, I have a question. Well, a question for all of you, but Leon's going to start. We have another scenario here. I am in a position where I am dying, okay? And there are 4 potions that I can drink from that will heal me. But these potions have a side effect to them. So all these potions will heal me. One of them will turn me into a kaiju of a random size. Another one will turn me into a fish person, where I cannot be out of the water for more than 1 hour. Another one will turn me into a vampire, and normal stuff, I'll burn from the sunlight, crucifixes affect me negatively, etc., etc. And probably the most frightening of all, the last potion I drink will revive me, but I will become a CEO of a major company that doesn't pay their workers a livable wage. So I'm going to give you all 1 minute to think of these answers. Again, I am dying. You have 4 potions to choose from. One will turn me into a giant monster. The other one will turn me into a fish person where I need to be watered constantly. A vampire is the other one. And a CEO is the last one. I'll have 1 minute now. Red pill or blue pill? Oh, random. I have my timer going off in the background. That's that AOL dial-up thing that you hear. I didn't know you were catching that. I will try to catch it so you guys don't hear it. I think that I don't think, and I think you think I think. Whoa. Stitchy, don't try to confuse me with my one brain cell, okay? Note to self, don't drink while Leon is answering, specifically on names, because they go straight forward. Oh my god, Chris, that's amazing. Oh my god. All right, 20 seconds. Again, you have 4 potions. One will turn me into a kaiju of any size. One will turn me into a fish person, where I cannot be away from water for more than an hour. Another one will turn me into a vampire, and the other one will turn me into a CEO that does not pay their workers a livable wage. All right. And we're going to start things off with Leon. Leon, if I was dying, which potion would you give me and why?
You know, honestly, here's my thought process. Any of the potions except that capitalist one, those are all the right choices. Because I've dealt with giant monsters before. I've dealt with fish creatures before. And I've dealt with bloodsuckers before. So honestly, any of those 3, I got you covered. But you know what? I'm gonna turn you into Godzilla.
Okay.
You wanna know why, Queenie?
I would love to know why.
Because you and me, together, we can take down the Umbrella Corporation.
Ooh. Leon, they were supposed to be our sponsor today. They were, but you know what? Fuck them. Fuck them, because they pulled out last minute. You know what? I like that answer, Leon. Let's cause some destruction in Umbrella. All right. Bella, what potion would you use to revive me?
I mean, between all of the 4 choices, I think the safest one for you is the vampire one. I know how to deal with that kind of stuff.
Yes, you do have a experience with dating vampires. I do have a
background with that.
So you would feel like you would be equipped to handle a partner with vampirism.
Yes, for sure.
Okay, I like that answer. Sephiroth, what would you pick?
Great question, because I would have my standard issue Kiraga material on hand. But if I had to choose, then I would go with the kaiju. 1, because it's just better. And 2, because we could rise together and take out humanity as one.
All right, well, I like the Leon's answer of taking down Umbrella Corps and the CEOs. Do you want to wipe out all of humanity?
Truly, we can dream bigger, Queenie.
I guess, but like, I mean, what if I'm hungry for, you know, some Popeyes? Who's gonna man Popeyes if all of humanity's gone?
There
you
will
consider
be
that,
infinite
Sephiroth?
Popeyes in the promised land.
Who's gonna? But you said all of humanity's gone. Who's gonna be making my spicy chicken sandwiches? Yeah, you didn't think about that, did you, Sephiroth?
I did not. Maybe humanity is worth saving after all.
You know what, Sephiroth? I would highly encourage you to go to a Popeyes and get yourself some fries and a spicy chicken sandwich, and you know, maybe rethink your stance on humanity a bit. All right, and finally, Lydia, what potion would you pick for me?
I'm also going to go for the vampire potion. I don't have personal experience with vampires, but I have wanted to marry a vampire since I was a child. I also grew up in a haunted house, and now I tour haunted houses on television for work.
Interesting.
So I would know what a vampire is looking for in interior decor. I would know how to make a vampire comfortable.
Do I go with the nice supportive answers, or do I go with the answer that supports some toxicity? You know what, Lydia and Bella, you both gave really sweet, kind answers. However, in this moment, I'm feeling Leon's answer. I'm feeling a little destructive, and I'm glad I have a partner that is by my side that's willing to back me up and support me during that. So, Leon, you get the point for that. All right. Another scenario here is we're all trapped in a haunted house. There is a crazed killer also on the loose, lurking behind every corner. Players, I want to know how you would handle a situation with us being stuck in a haunted house with a crazed killer coming after us. You have 1 minute to think of a response. Bella, we're going to start with you. So you all have 1 minute. And how would you deal with us being trapped in a haunted house? I mean, Random, I think I brought up a really good point. I feel like Sephiroth just needs to have a little bit of Popeye's chicken. And, you know, he might change. Okay, and I can change him. I could be that one. Just like most of my toxic husbandos. I have to keep mashing the mic mute because, oh my god, my son! Oh my god. I'm glad everyone's having a good time. We'll be doing a few more questions. We'll do the final, and we'll wrap things up. Yes. All right, we have 10 seconds, players. What would you do if we're stuck in a haunted house with a crazed killer? How would you handle that situation? Time is up. Bella, we're going to go to you for this one. Bella, how would you handle a situation where we're trapped in a haunted house with a crazed killer?
Do you want a safe answer? Or not really?
I'll leave that to you. What answer do you think I would like most?
Well, killers can be tricky.
Mm-hmm.
But usually, killers also are not very smart about things.
No, and I will say in this situation, we don't have to activate any generators or anything, so we don't have to worry about that.
That is a fair statement.
Yeah.
I guess the best option for that would be hide and lay low.
And why? We would just
Because
wait
you
for
don't
the
want
killer to leave?
We can either do that or we can just call my dad.
Okay, your dad, like, that's not someone to mess
my
with,
dad is
huh?
a cop.
Yeah.
No. Plus I have pepper spray.
Pepper spray is also really good to have on hands. Okay, so you gave us kind of like a multiple choice type of answer. So I do like that there's a bit of variety there. Moving on to Sephiroth. Sephiroth, how would you handle a situation where we're trapped in a haunted house with a crazed killer?
Queenie, why think in so many words when you only need one? Octaslash. 1 second, 8 slashes, no killer.
Oh, so you would just completely eliminate the killer.
Of course. They will be nothing but a memory.
Okay. So at least with Sephiroth, I know that I am well defended, and I don't have to worry about danger, which is nice. Lydia, how would you handle this situation?
Well, if we're in a haunted house, there's really no problem to begin with. We just ask the existing residents to help us turn the house against the killer. Ghosts are just like people. They just want to be understood. They want clear and open communication with the living. And I've found that if you ask them nicely, they're usually willing to help you.
I like that. So you would ask actually the ghosts to like help out with the killer, because I do like that, because I did say that the house is haunted and no one did address that. I think everyone just assumed that the crazed killer was part of the haunting, but I do like that you were able to identify that they're two separate things, and the haunting is not only a separate thing, but it can also be a positive thing. I really appreciate that.
Experience on this. And I can guarantee those ghosts do not want a killer in their house any more than we do.
Fair enough. And last but not least, Leon, how would you handle a situation where we're stuck in a haunted house with a crazed killer?
Well, I guess the killer isn't here to sing Kumbaya with us. Huh, or maybe he is. But here's what we would do. We'd find a map first and foremost, check each of the rooms for supplies, green herbs, ammo, you name it. And then we would take down the killer and any other ghosts residing in that house.
All right, but what if I'm scared?
It's okay. I'm used to dealing with people that are scared in those types of situations. You just stand behind me and I'll protect you. Just don't get carried off now.
All right, but if I do get carried off, should I just go, Leon, help? Would that be a good way to contact you?
Oh no, my trigger's slipping. I might shoot you in the face.
Whoa, why would you shoot me in the face?
No reason. Definitely haven't had that happen before.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. We also got a self-care, so if everyone can give yourself an opportunity to stretch and drink some water. Thank you so much, Gull, and thank you so much for the hug. I really like Lydia's answer. I'm going to give Lydia the point. No one really addressed the fact that the house was haunted. And not only did Lydia address it, but she also saw it as a positive thing, which I really appreciate it. Because I think haunted houses get a negative stigma. I think we should break out of that stigma. Ghosts do not have to be a bad thing, okay? We have Casper. Casper's a friendly ghost, right?
Ghosts helped me get an A in math.
There you go. Ghosts are great teachers as well. Right. My next question, and we are going to start off with Leon for this one. Y'all have 1 minute to describe me as a candy, and why am I that candy? So pick a candy for me and decide why I would be that candy. You all have 1 minute starting now. Well, thank you so much for the hug. I hope you're doing well. Charlie Swan is A+. Facepalm. Oh, it looks like we have an ad that's going to start soon. What I'll do is I'm going to snooze this ad. We will do this question. We will take our break, and then we will do the final bout of the show. Players, we got 30 seconds on the clock. 30 seconds. Just been busy with school, but I have been reading week. But I have reading week next week. I hope school is going well. School is, ugh, can't do school. I can't do it. You got 10 seconds, everyone. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. We're going to start off with Leon. Leon, what type of candy am I and why?
I think you're a bit like a Reese's Pieces. You're sweet on the outside and soft on the inside.
I would agree with that, yes. I am sweet and soft. Bella, what type of candy would I be and why?
I think it would be a marshmallow.
Why a marshmallow?
And they're soft, but I really like those too.
Aw. Everyone's saying I'm so soft. Do I really come across as so soft? Look at me, I'm a scary vampire. See how it is. Sephiroth, what type of candy would I be and why?
You see, unlike these other ones who pursue softness, I would say that you're like a Sour Patch. Delicious, but also able to kick me.
I would kick you?
Means me. Oh my god. Wow.
I'm sorry, Sephiroth.
Me. Kick my ass is what I was going to say, and then I messed up the line.
Why would I kick your ass, Sephiroth?
Well, powerful. You're a vampire with the Alucard vibes. The Emperor. Truly powerful.
Gotcha. You're looking for the opposite of what everyone... Okay, interesting. And Lydia, what type of candy would I be and why?
I think you would be a Jolly Rancher because they're sweet and colorful, but also have a surprising bite and are dangerously hard.
And then Lydia, I think you're going to just get the answer for that one. Oh my god. All right. We do have one last question to go, and then we have our final round. But we do have an ad that's coming up. So what I'm going to do is we're going to run the ad now. and we're gonna start the last portion of the game. Yes, yes, yes. So we will be right back, everyone. All right, we're back, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here. And hello, Stella and Raiders. Welcome in. Welcome in. Tonight, we are doing a special Halloween themed dating show. We have some lovely people here being amazing characters, and they're all competing to date with me. Thank you so much, Stella, for the raid. I hope your stream was good, Stella. And if you guys aren't checked watching Stella already, please do. Stella Six Flights, she is amazing, does a lot of Final Fantasy content, and does Skyrim with some challenges like walking backwards and not using weapons or anything like that. Stella's a really good friend. You guys should go check her out if you're not already. And welcome in, Raiders. I hope you enjoy your stay, and I hope you have a good time. Of course, you're sweet. Thank you for coming in here and trusting me with your community. Please do some post-stream care. And we're entering the last portion of our dating show. All right. So, everyone, I got one more question, and then we're going to go off into the final round. This question is very straightforward, very simple, but I'm going to give you all some time to really think about it, contestants, because this could be do or die. Because I'm going to make this last question worth double the amount of points. So if you get this right, you will get double the amount of points that you normally get. So you get 2 points instead of 1. This could be a big game changer. All right. And we're going to go back to the top with Sephiroth on this one. And I'm going to give you all a good minute to think about this one. My last question for tonight is, why do you think you would be the perfect person for me? Very straightforward, very open-ended. Come up with whatever you think would be the best answer. And I'm going to give you all a minute, starting now. I do tell my chat to stay stellar, so that's accurate. Yes. Oh my god, I hope you had a good stream, Stella. Did you do like your weeklies, or were you doing like the hard boss battles? I always forget the terminology for Final Fantasy 14. You'd think I would know by now. But I hope your stream went well. I hope it went well. Jax farting. Oh my god, Jax. Sephiroth a bit flustered. He really got thrown off with that one. Really got thrown off. I feel like, guys, I feel like I can kind of see past the shell that Sephiroth has, you know? I feel like we've got through him a little. He's not that serious and as you know, as spooky as a guy that he wants people to think. I think that we can change Sephiroth, if I'm being completely honest with you all. I was just asking you how your stream went, Stella. If you did your weeklies, or if you did like the really hard like boss battles that you usually do. That's all. But we are gonna go back to our players. Sephiroth, tell me and the audience why you think you would be the perfect person for me.
Well then, let me give you 3 reasons.
Okay.
The first reason, I'm committed. I have chased people through 2 whole continents in my mission to come after them.
Mm-hmm.
The second, I'm someone with a dream. A dream to see a whole new world, the promised land, together with you, Queenie. But the third reason is the most important. You can fix me. I'm the silver hair disaster that you know you want to fix.
I'm sorry, you weren't eavesdropping on us just now, were you? Because you guys are not supposed to hear me when you're thinking of answering the question and stuff.
To be fair, you did say you had a certain weakness at the start of the show.
I did. And then I can fix you. You are really leaning into it, Sephiroth. I'll give you that. It kind of making me reconsider a lot of the problematic stuff that you said on stream, considering what, you know, some of the things you might be going through. And I do like a fixer-upper. So I'll keep that in mind. Thank you so much for your answer. Lydia, why do you think you would be the perfect person for me?
You are a person who is far from ordinary. And I think that you would benefit from being with someone like me who sees beyond what is on the surface. I like to look at the world and find things that are strange and unusual. You would never be bored.
Okay. I really like that answer. Really like just reflective on the inner person and seeing, and like there's more. There's more than what meets the eye to people, and I think that's beautiful. Leon, why do you think you would be the perfect person for me?
Honestly, Queenie, because with me, you'd have a bodyguard protection 24/7. I can fight off any of your enemies. I can keep you safe no matter what. Good with a gun, I'm good with knives. I even know how to roundhouse kick people in the face. And I know like 4 words in Spanish.
That could be helpful for when we take our trip to Spain, that you know 4 words in Spanish.
It would be a bit useful.
Yes, for sure. Thank you for your answer, Leon. I do like to feel safe and protected, and it's really nice to know that if I do go with you, that I will be indeed that, safe and protected. And Bella, why do you think you would be the perfect person for me?
I would say, Queenie, it's not about why I'm the perfect person for you, but what we have in common also is very important to me, you know?
Right. Oh, and like, what would you say we have in common?
I mean, you like Halloween, you share movie taste, so
That's true.
that is one thing.
Mm-hmm.
And also, the thing, like, I can fix him. I've been there. There's no point in that.
You can relate. We both
I
have
was
the
just trying to
same.
be healthy.
Yeah, we both have the
You know.
same taste for toxic men.
That is true.
Well, thank you for your answer. I have to say, out of all the ones that I heard tonight, I really appreciate everyone's answers. I'm gonna have to give it to Lydia. I think her answer was the most poetic and the most romantic. Lydia, you are getting 2 points for that. All right. And we are gonna move on to the final round. Those of you who have been to this show before might have seen this one before. But what I like to do at the end of my show is I like to send my players a application to draw something, and all I ask for is a picture. Yes, it is indeed drawing time, London knew. So players, I'm gonna give you some time. I'm gonna give you guys like 3 minutes to just draw me a picture, and whoever's picture I like the most will get double points. All right, I'm gonna start the 3-minute timer now. Starting now. And this will be the finale of the show. Thank you all so much for coming out, for hanging out with us. This has been so much fun. I love putting together these little game shows. I like that Twitch, we have this opportunity that we can make like fun little shows and stuff, you know? It is drawing time. London, this time you don't have the pressure of drawing. Don't you feel so nice about that? Yes, it is artist time, Misty. Yes, Kess, I'm asking them to all draw me a picture. Oh, I should have asked before I start. You all got the link that I sent? You all have access to it?
Oh,
Yes.
yep, yep.
Okay. I would have been really embarrassed if I started the timer and people were like, how are we drawing Queenie? Oh my god. Who do you guys think is going to have the best drawing? Who do you all think? We have Sephiroth, who we know has a lot of dexterity handling that long sword of his. So maybe he's a bit of an artist. But we also know Lydia is very much in touch with her artistic side. Maybe she does a little drawing. Leon, you know what? He has dexterity too with the knife skills. For all I know, Leon might be an artist too. And Bella, she's got to be an artist, right? Growing up in like a muggy, clouded town and dating like werewolves and vampires, you need to take that energy out on something. I'm assuming art would be very passionate for Bella. So I have really high expectations for everyone. Oh my god, Leon, I think he had a secret ambition to be an artist pre-zombie. I mean, I know he was a cop before. I don't know if he had artistic. Maybe being a cop was his way to paying for art school. Misty. Yeah. You think Lydia or Bella will have the best drawing, London? Interesting. All right, players, you have 45 seconds. So finish up the last of your drawing. If there's any colors you're incorporating, and color the colors now. And yeah, do not feel pressured by the drawings at all. It's the heart of the art that matters most. Doesn't matter how quote unquote good this is. Artistic cop, maybe. What's his zodiac? I don't know what Leon's zodiac is. Don't know what his zodiac sign. Players, you have 10 seconds. And then I'm going to ask you all to submit it in our Discord. And then I will pop them up on stream for everyone to see.
This is
Time.
the part where I asked the dumb question. How do we do that?
How do you... there should be a way to download it after you're done drawing it. Hold on. How do I... There's an export option. If you go to the bottom left, Sephiroth, there's a little like floppy disk. And then there's like a download. And you should be able to just download it. And then you could just send it to me. Everyone good with that?
Seems to work fine.
Oh my god, I got Bella's. Okay, I got Lydia's. These are all great, by the way, everyone. I got Sephiroth's, so we're just waiting on Leon's.
Let me zoom in.
And we got Leon's. Okay. I'm going to be showing everyone in the order I received these. And I will definitely be asking the intentions of some of these drawings and some of their meaning behind them. So, let me get this up on screen here.
Let me just resend mine real quick.
You need to resend yours? No problem, Sephiroth.
Here we go.
Okay. I guess not a big deal, but okay. Open that up. Okay. Get our little window capture ready. Sure. All right, there we go. Okay, we have this up right now. We'll put this right. Sorry, chat. All right, our first drawing was made by Bella. And it says, Beline forever. And there's two little people holding hands with a heart. Is this you and me, Bella?
Yes, that's both of us.
Aw, this is really cute. I like it. And then those are my cat ears and my cape.
Yes.
Aw. And then you added text to it, which is really nice. I like this. Is super cute and
I thought it
wholesome.
was simple enough.
Yeah, I do like the simplistic route of it as well. This is so cute. I love the little cat ears. I'm sorry, I can't go over the cat ears. It's so adorable. Thank you so much for this drawing, Bella. I will treasure these drawings.
Glad you helped.
Next up, we have Lydia's. Now, Lydia, yours is very interesting. It looks to be two tombstones, one with Queenie, and one with Lydia. So is this like? Tell me more about this. Like the little
That's right.
grass.
Thank you. It's commonly said in vows, "Till death do us part," but I don't believe that death is an ending.
Aw. So we would be together in death. Are we? So are we buried together in one coffin? How does this work?
I think 2 coffins side by side.
Okay, that's really cute. I like that. Well, thank you for the drawing. Then we have Sephiroth. Now, Sephiroth, I'm a little confused at what I'm looking at here. To be quite honest, are those flowers? And then I don't know what that silver thing is. Is that a sword?
It's supposed to be the Masamune. I admittedly am not much of an artist.
Right, right. So this is your sword and some flowers.
I present to you my heart, but also the great sword Masamune, should you wish to slay your enemies.
Oh, thank you. I don't know if I want to slay anyone with your big sword, but I do appreciate the gesture. And then like the flowers are just kind of like a way to like gift wrap it in a sense.
Exactly. What's more romantic than the implement of power?
All right. And our final drawing, Leon, we have this picture of me and you, both with our cute ears, heart. And I'm sorry, what is this? Leon, help, go away. Who is that Leon in the background with the big X on them?
That's the girl I'm babysitting. Her name's Ashley Graham.
Oh, okay. Are you gonna get in trouble with your babysitting that you that you drew her in this go away fashion?
No, she can't. She can't see. I locked her in the closet.
Oh my god. Okay.
She's safer there. I can just tell her to go into closet and she listens to me.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. So having private time would not be an issue, is what you're saying.
Oh no, not at all.
I do like the privacy and intimacy. I will have to say that what is more important to me with these drawings is the intent. I think everyone had really great intent, really romantic themes. But I think the best drawing and the winner of tonight's Steamy with HalloQueenie is Lydia. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
All the other contestants, I am so sorry. I just think out of all the other contestants, I really vibed with Lydia the most. But I do appreciate everyone's participation, and I do hope that you all find love as well, because I think you are all deserving of love. Lydia, we are gonna go on that amazing date at the cemetery at night. I really look forward to it, and I really hope that the other players find love and peace. And yeah, I thank you so much, everyone, for coming on the show. I really appreciate it.
Well,
Thank
thank
you.
you very much for having us.
Mark my words, Queenie. If I cannot have your heart, I shall pierce it someday.
Oh, okay. Can we,
Don't be a sore loser.
yeah, this is all recorded, Sephiroth, and I will be sending this to my lawyers. But it's not your fault. You just,
Winnie, if you need a cop, just let me know.
oh, you know what? That is actually really good. Yeah, Bella, I hope we could still be friends after the show. And, yeah,
I would suggest I could give you some bodyguarding.
yeah, you know what? I think, yeah, it seems like, you guys can, me and Lydia are going to go on a date. Leon and Bella, you guys are welcome to hang out and chaperone and protect us from Sephiroth, because I am afraid of what Sephiroth might do. I'm so sorry, Sephiroth, but I will be putting a restraining order on you, but I still do hope that you find love. All right.
Mark my
Thank you all so much for coming on. I had such a great time. Thank you all in chat for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed participating. And I hope everyone had a great day. And please, 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 if you're not already following these amazing people, go check out Corvus. Go check out Chris, aka Necrofancies. Go check out JoJo, TearsofMana. Go check out Gabs. They are all wonderful, amazing streamers, and I am so happy to have them on. Do you guys want to plug anything or anything like that before we go?
Where are we all going? Bingo.
JoJo's still in character. JoJo is doing the method acting.
I like to think we all made some friends here today. Pack a larger picnic.
Pack a larger picnic. We're all going on a group date.
Exactly. Listen, Sephiroth may not have been able to pierce your heart, but they'll rock your world someday with Meteor. But until then.
Oh my god. I'm glad you guys all had a great time. Yeah, please follow these amazing people. Yeah, thank you all again for coming on. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so
Always a
much
good
for
time.
hosting.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you so much, Queenie.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm glad that you guys had fun. Thank you all for having patience with the visual stuff, because you were the first group to test with that, but I think it was really fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think that worked really well.
The naming
It was
the
really
babies.
fun. The name that baby.
Oh my
I
god.
lost it more and more with every baby.
I lost it for Frank.
Frank was killing
That
me.
was perfect.
Oh my god.
Fantastic.
What were the other ones? I wrote some of them down. Frank, holy shit.
Bellini is just like the moment
That was so
the
cute.
moment that Gab said that she wanted to combine your names, I was just like, oh, it's perfect.
It's perfect. I thought you were going to keep doing that for every answer, Gabs.
I thought you would get a little one, so I'm like, let's spice it up things.
Am I going to do this more? Yeah, I'll definitely do this more, Jax. This really takes like a lot of time and coordination to plan. I usually do another one for around like Valentine's Day. So that'll probably be the next time I do a stream like this. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see who will be up for that and stuff. Yeah, thank you all so much again. Do you have any last words before we go out and pick someone to raid? Thank
Don't
you,
forget to use
Misty.
protection or else you'll have Karibo babies.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
it's Karibo.
please.
All right. Well, if that is all, we are going to raid out. I have not really done a nighttime raid in a while. So I think. Oh my god, Q!
Get the raid!
Oh,
Oh, the timing.
the timing. Hello, Raiders. Hello, Q. Welcome in, everyone. Hello. My name is Queenie Leo. My pronouns are they, them. And tonight we just finished up a wonderful stream where we were putting on a dating show. We had the wonderful Lydia steal and win my heart tonight. Q, I hope you had a good stream. I am so sorry, but we just ended and we were also going to raid out. But I hope you had
Raid
a
train.
good time. Yeah, raid train it up. But if you guys want to join us to spread the love, I think that would be amazing, Q. And y'all should go check out Q. They are an awesome, I would say mostly to do JRPG streams a lot. They were last playing, I know you were playing Neo the World Ends With You last night. What were you playing just now, though? Isaac, you gave them a shout out. What were they playing? Oh, just chatting. What were you chatting about? But yeah, we'll just keep the raid going. We'll keep it going. But everyone, thank you all so much. I think we're going to raid our friend Kana. She is a mutual of everyone here on the show. They were raiding Candy. That sounds amazing. What ended up winning? Isaac, thank you for the raid message. We have 2 raid messages. Message for people who are following and message for people who are subbed. If you guys want to copy that or even just do your own version with your own emotes, go on ahead. We are going to give a raid to Kana. She is currently streaming Final Fantasy IX, my favorite Final Fantasy. Jax, thank you so much for gifting a Prime sub. That is awesome. Oh my god, I really appreciate that. That's your free one that you could have given to anyone. That's so nice of you, Jax. Thank you. But yeah, let's go raid out to Kana. And yeah, thank you all again so much for coming out. We'll definitely do another one of these around February for Valentine's Day. Yeah. Until next time, friends. I'll see you all later. All right. Come hype up Kana. She's awesome. Let's go raid Kana. All right.
Hype.
Oh yeah.
Woo! All right.